Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Subsistence with myself, HMK. Now, before we get into the episode of what we're going to be doing, I had to build a park base because I was just dying so much. So what we've managed to do is we managed to build a deck and a chest. Okay, now if you're starting out in the game, it's the first time you've ever played, I recommend that you find a spot where it's going to be easy to find, possibly somewhere near the fence, so if you get killed you can just walk around the fence and you can find it. Now we've got a nice area here. It's in between a couple of rocks because we're going to build straight across. We're going to incorporate the wood and the rock into a setting, you know, a part of the base. So what have we got in here so far? So what we've managed to get, I had a lot more loot than this, and because I couldn't find my body when I was dying, I really got stressed because, like, I've been watching Cage. He's another YouTuber that does this. He's had the game before it even came out, and I'll put his link in the information of this video. And it is an intense game, and when you go out loot hunting and you've got nowhere to put anything, and then a wolf comes up behind you and rips your throat out, you lose everything. I haven't even got a pistol anymore because I fell off a cliff from running from a wolf. I broke my leg, it jumped on the back of me, ripped me all to pieces, and I got nothing. All I got was a bandage, you know, and I can see we've got a bear in the distance there. So I can't even now defend myself against any animals. But what we're looking to do in this episode is we want to build a wall. So you can't possibly see it here. I hate red text in any game because I'm slightly colourblind and I can't see red text very well. It's very difficult for me. So we need 4 planks, 10 nails and 2 cord. Now I've got 1 cord, I've got the nails, and I've got the wooden planks. Okay, so the game designer, like Cage says, so I'm going to emphasise this as well, he's a man that's doing it on his own. He's got family, he's got kids, he's got a job, okay, and for what he's done on here, it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's great. So we've got a bear there. We're not liking that too much. The sun is setting, but I'm not too worried about the sun setting down because I'm getting the hang of building the fires and stuff like that, and we can always run back to base. Now I do like this game. If you are looking for an easy survival game, don't play this. Yeah, you'll be screaming at the screen within half an hour if you want an easy survival. If you are a person that wants a challenge, yeah, this is the game for you. Okay, because it is not easy. You've got to go hunting, you've got to go salvaging, you've got to try and find things. You're gonna die a lot until you get stuff sorted. It is not for people that like easy survival games. Okay, so you've got to we'll show you back on the base. I should have brought a match with me. I could have stayed out longer. How are we doing? sun is setting, we still have our base in view. I think this is going to be the last tree, and then we're going to go back. I can see a crate there. Now the nice thing I like about this, your axe never breaks. Okay. And I read up on the forum boards that the higher you go, the more cold it gets. You can see we was it 12 degrees C, we're now at 13 degrees C. So if you're going to go and live up in the mountains, see we've got 14 degrees C there, right? Be prepared to be cold, very cold. This is another reason why we chose to be where we are. Now mostly once at night, once we put this stuff in here, we normally stay put. We don't move, because we find that it can be a bit of a pain to move around in the dark, especially when you haven't got anything. But I'm gonna split one because the matches are okay, because you're gonna need a match at night. Now, like I said, I haven't got a gun. If you put the glow stick on, you get a little bit of stuff glowing around, and this game gets really dark. So like I said, I'm not too fussed at the moment, because we can do bits and pieces, and I'm finding that the best time to go out hunting for stuff is pre-dawn. The animals don't seem to come out a lot at pre-dawn. See, so you can see now that it's getting a little bit darker. Okay, they are more active and stuff like that, but normally we stay up here. This is kind of quite hidden. There's no bears around or anything around here for me, and if I take that off, I get a much nicer glow there. So I've got a little bit of stuff going on, a little bit of safety. I wouldn't say too much. I mean, if anything came in here to attack me, I would be a goner. I would just jump off and let them kill me. I didn't want to do a nighttime thing, but the sky is nice, but being a little bit critical, it's just stars. There's no Milky Way or anything like that, but you know, it's realistic. This at night is one of the best night scenes I've seen in the game. You've got your fire, you've got a little bit of fire, you've got a little bit of warmth here, yeah, and look, you cannot see past that edge. Okay, you cannot see past that light edge. You've got the kind of fog there, which is just about right, and which is why at night at the moment I stay by my fire. I do not go anywhere, and the fire is great. really, really nicely done. Nice smoke, nice sparks. You know, it's everything that should be. You know, the wilderness should not be should not be out there. Now we're 2 degrees there, and suddenly when we get back into the light, yeah, you know, we go back into 12 degrees. So you've got to stay prepared. You've got to, you know, be reasonably within the circumference of the fire. So if we quickly go and press G here, you can see that we're not carrying anything, but down here, this is what I wanted to do. Now, proteins, fruit and veg, hydration, yeah, those three, these little three here, goes to hunger, right? So if any one of these goes down, you're going to start losing hunger. You're not going to be fed very well. Fruit and veg is going to be okay after a while, because you can get seeds. Now we do have some seeds. Proteins, I believe that's meat, okay, and hydration is water. Now what I haven't found in the game so far, and I've been hunting around for, well, what seems to me for a few hours, but is in fact actually not a few hours, is there's no stream, okay, on the map. We have managed to get here cotton plants, okay, so we got that. I did manage to make some tomato seeds. Sorry, not make them. I did get some tomato seeds, but unfortunately, you know, I didn't get back to base, and I got killed. Okay, so I lost my tomato seeds. There's not really much that we can do here. So I think I'm going to end the episode here, because I wanted to bring you up to date, and I wanted you to know that things can get really dicey at night. You know, it's just total darkness, but the game developer is doing a great job. Have fun, stay safe, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.